Welcome back, it's Kyle with All In Survival, and today we're going to talk about go bags again. And today I'd like to do a little feature and bring out a go bag that was built by myself and my wife about 12 years ago. I feel a little embarrassed to say that I have neglected to really put any real effort into her go bags. I've always kind of felt like I needed to put my bag together that would work for the entire family, and I would be responsible to carry that. But when you go back to traditional preparedness, everyone in the family should have their own go bag, and everybody should know what's in there. So when I started getting into preparedness maybe 15 years ago, I was really big into setting up go bags. And part of the things while I was starting to date my current wife, we set up go bags. So this is hers. And it has sat in the garage in its current condition without being touched, I'm going to say, for at least 8 years. Slightly embarrassing. But it's a good learning opportunity because now what I'm going to do is it's kind of a time capsule. It's a time capsule for what I felt was important or what my wife thought was important at the time we put it together. Things have changed. We have changed. Our age. We have gotten older. Physical fitness is different. The amount of weight that we want to carry, it's all different, right? So it's important to go back. Now, I have no doubt that the basic fire, water, shelter, these type of things are here. So I don't have to really stress about it if we had to grab it and go. However, I'm not sure how I would feel about the freeze-dried food that's probably in here. And worst case scenario is I have no idea what the medical stuff looks like. So we're going to go through it together. It's going to be a first time. We're going to take a look and I'm going to tear it down. And then I'm going to spend some time and I'm going to update this bag and get it ready. It'll be sitting in the garage, up on the shelf, right next to mine, where it should be, right? So, all right. So let's take a quick look at it. The bag itself is a smaller bag, and there's a reason. My wife is a fairly petite woman, and I'm going to say that this bag weighs in at about 25 pounds. Now, everybody's pretty much seen mine. Mine's rocking and rolling at 55 to 60 pounds, and hey, at 230, 6'5", that's fine. But she's about 5'3", so 115, 20 pounds. So you have to understand you need to kind of build that to what you need. What was important at the time is that we got something that was not going to fall apart. There was not a ton of camping style bags that were really robust. I truly at the time felt like a military style bag was the way to go. And I don't necessarily disagree with that even to today, but there are many other options out there available now. Some of the ones that I'm considering right now as a replacement for this is there are a few camelbacks bags that are not military side of their house that are excellent options, right? And it's built to those military specs, but with some lighter weight materials, and those options might work really great. I might go in that direction by the time we're done with this. We'll have to see where we go. So what you see here is we've got an old, I'm guessing a saw pack. It's probably one of the very oldest ones I had. There is a scabbard on the side. At the time, she had her own 22 rifle, and I wanted her to be able to feel comfortable sliding that into her scabbard and keeping it out of her hands if she wanted. I wanted something that sat higher up on her body so that she could wear her battle belt or her pistol belt and have access to her firearm. There's a compass on the outside, and as you can see, there's a folding saw and a camelback bladder available, right? So I don't keep these full, and there's a great reason why. And if this had been sitting for 8 years with water in it, this would be garbage and there'd be no way to use it. So I am not a fan of tabletop reviews, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can set this camera up, and I'm going to show myself pulling each of these items out. I'm gonna quickly show you what they are. If you want to watch, move ahead, that's totally fine. At the end, I'll probably, I'm guessing this will take some real time, so I might not even be in this. It might be in the next couple of days where I get to the final video, and we'll do some closeout thoughts to how it went, what were the shortcomings, and how we can correct those shortcomings, and where we'll go from there. All right, let's get into it. All right, I think we're going to start from here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start with the extended pack that's on it, and then we'll move through the main packs. Okay? I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to guess this is mostly medical. We got some extra Velcro straps, some pain reliever. I wonder how old this stuff is. Expiration 2015. Woohoo! All right, well, we'll be dumping that. So, anti-diarrhea. Compression bandage. Obviously, it's gotten wet. I wouldn't trust any of these, so these will be replaced. Sunscreen towelettes. Okay. Not sure. This has probably lasted a good old long time. All right. Okay. SPF 100 sun lotion. All right. So we got two things of SPF 100. Now, I am 100% sure that these are expired, 2017 and 2000, well, this one says 2025, so who knows. But living in Las Vegas, you want to be very cautious with sun protection and have a good amount of it, because if you burn the first few days, oxycodone, smoking, okay? I'm going to have to bleep out my wife's name in there, but yeah, so we had some prescription medications for her. What do we got? Looks like a hot pack. Looks like a cold pack. Cold pack, I'm sure that's not really good anymore. What else we got? Okay, we got a little first aid kit, triangular bandage, some band-aids, and yeah, some wet wipes, yeah. Some of this will be still good, and I'll replace a lot of it though. Triple antibiotic ointments. I'm not really sure if this stuff goes bad, but I'll take another look in a little while. All right, little first aid thing. Some trauma shears. That's okay. All right, got some more. We got some muscle-related pain relieving gels, some splinter outs, some band-aids. I'm sure all the band-aids are totally gone. Congestion, thermal flu, and some cold medicine. All right, so covering all the needs for the boo-boo stuff. What do we got left? And some foot powder. All right. All right, so out here on the outside, we've got, I had her go ahead and put a compass. This is not the best, but it's a a decent Sunto compass, and this will get you in the right direction. All right. Let's go ahead and start with this smaller one here. What do we got here? All right, so we got lights. All right, we got, looks like a headlamp and a small flashlight and some additional batteries to put in there. That's good. Not too bad. I probably will switch out the batteries since these don't look like the kind that'll last a good 10 years, but maybe we'll use them around the house. All right, some chem lights. I am totally positive that these no longer work. So we'll replace some of these. And that's that for that one. All right, what do we got in here? Okay. Looks like a microfiber camp towel. Okay, that's a good one. We got a poncho. Always a good thing to have. A wet wipe that I'm sure is no longer wet on the inside. And an electronic one. There you go, this still works. Maybe we'll switch out the batteries, but that's always a good one. We got a little flashlight and a flashlight. Oh, a Laura bar from 10 years ago. I'm sure that would be yummy. Okay, what do we got here? All right, so this is going to be the snack packs. We got a protein pro bar, some MRE peanut butter, some Mocha Cliff gel, some sports beans. These are high energy. More. What we got? Ooh, MRE cheese spread. I'm sure this stuff is way past good. And some more peanut butter and another Laura bar. All right, so we got a little bit of work for replacement stuff. What's in here? What do we got? We got neutralizing tablets for aqua. So here's your purification tabs. I don't currently use these anymore, but always good to have. I'll take a quick look at these and see if they're still usable, but those are good things to have. Oh, we got a Leatherman. All right. I don't remember this one, but there's a Leatherman in there. That's good. All right, and that goes for the big. So now we'll move on to the medium size pack in here. What do we got? All right. So this looks like a woman's jacket. So here's an outer layer for her. Yep, that's nice. And we got some freeze dried. So look at that. Best before 2024. So maybe we'll just go ahead and replace those out, and we will use these for the next camping trip. They're still good. I love buying freeze-dried because the value is for a long time. All right, we got a couple of solid industrial trash bags. Always can make a tarp lean-to, and that's good. Excellent. We got some extra Ziploc bags. Always good for food preparation and water, holding water. Some more. And all right. So we had 3 full meals and we had a ton of these gel packs. So for her, that would seriously cover the 72 hours. She's got the full 72 hours with her food in there, and that's excellent. All right, what do we got in the main pack? Main compartment. All right, we start off with her SIS survival guide. Excellent, excellent. I learned a lot when I read these many years ago. What do we got here? All right, so this is, we got a little sewing kit and some hand sanitizer and some deodorant and toothpaste and lots of Blistex. If I know my wife, Blistex was high on her list. Between sunscreen and Blistex, those are going to be the most important things in there. All right, these are definitely toast. These are wet wipes, but lots of Blistex. What else do we got in here? All right. All right. This piece of kit is absolutely awesome, and she's had this a long time. I remember when we got this at the Army Navy store. All right. So yeah. It's got a cup for burning. We've got a couple of lighters, some matches. Couple of lighters and some matches, some extra sporks. What do we got in here? All right, a little beat up, but we got 3 good candles. What else we got here? Some can openers. Oh boy, those are old school. I like it. I like it. A good piece of aluminum foil. That's awesome. She's all over it. And oh man, this is something that my mom used to make for all of us. I'll take 2 little bottles, and we got lint infused with what is that? Petroleum jelly, and another lighter and some kindling wrapped in duct tape. And I miss Mom. She was always kind of a bit of a prepper herself. So, and what do we got? We got a industrial stir pad. So this is a fire. You can light this, cook over that if you wanted to. And some more matches, I'm guessing. Yep, some more matches. All right. But this little stove is awesome, okay? This is old school. You go ahead and light your little fire in there, and then put your cup, and then cook it right on top. This is an awesome piece of kit. It's been a long time since I saw this, but this will never go out of style. Never go out of style. Awesome. All right, what else we got? All right, so she's got an extra pair of socks. Now, these are cotton. I have learned over the years that we do not keep cotton socks. Never good. Even in the hot weather, we want wool. We want smart wool. And we can get thin smart wool, but we're going to get wool. So we'll replace that. And there's a warm shirt. I'm sure that one's a good one. It's a military one. All right, she's got a beanie. West Tech beanie. Okay, green. She's got an SOL survival bivvy. It looks a little beat up, but I'm sure it's in good condition. What else have we got in here? Okay, here's another. This is the SOS Escape bivvy, and this is the kind that pushes all the heat back into you. So between the two, underneath the tarp of industrial plastic bags, you've got your cover, and you'll stay warm through the night. All right, she's got a aluminum bottle, and it's never been cooked on, but you can just put this directly in the fire, obviously without the cap, for your purification, or use the cup and then dump it all in. That's good. All right, what else have we got in here? All right, so never been opened, never been used. 100-pound paracord. It's 50 feet. Some zip ties. I laugh, but zip ties were my thing for some reason. When I was in the service, if we had duct tape, zip ties, paracord, you could fix anything. And I must have rubbed that off on her. So, all right, what do we got in here? A couple of carabiners and 2 little small ones. So, a marker with some duct tape around the outside, some black electrical tape, and a bungee cord. Okay, that's some good serviceable. What else we got in here? And looks like, oh, something else my mom used to make for us. These are about 10 or 15 feet of toilet paper rolled up really tight, and then she shrunk wrapped them. Oh, it's funny to see these after so many years. Anyways, toilet paper. Toilet paper. Always good to have toilet paper. And other than that, we've got the Camel Pack. I need to check this for serviceability. And then we have this saw. This is a pretty decent one. You have to push the button and bring it out. That's, I would not say, it's not a silky, but it's okay. It'll get the job done. I would probably upgrade this if I was to spend money today. I would rather buy a really good quality piece of tool. Also, this is not bad. This is a Fiskars. That's a pretty decent brand. So, anyways, all right. Oh, and I'm not sure I would have her use this anymore, but she's got a little bit of pepper spray hanging from her shoulder pad. So, all right, let's go ahead and break this and we'll talk. All right, so we're back and we've just tore down the bag and we've talked a little bit about those things. Now, I tried to take some little notes on some of the shortcomings and some of the things that I thought were great. And we'll try and go through that now. So first off, I didn't touch this bag for probably 8 years. And that's a fault of mine. Okay, I take personal responsibility for the preparedness of this home and my family. It's nobody else's job but mine. Now, as a non-married man, when we were dating, she was interested in what I was interested in. And she put a lot of time and effort into learning some of this stuff. We would go camping all the time. And I remember the excitement of her face when she created fire through, a striker the very first time. It was awesome, okay? We have taken the time to learn those items, setting up camp, understanding the difference between needing a full tent and being able to survive using a pit fire and reflection and using these bivy solar bags and these little bivy bags. It can be done. It's not the comfort center, and would she like to do it now for just fun? No, I highly doubt it. But I know that she's gained that confidence to be able to grab the bag and go. Now, my fault, 8 years. We're going to rectify that. And that's part of this whole video, is to take responsibility, and we're going to rectify the things that are shortcomings. Overall, if something would have happened a week ago and we had to grab this bag and go, it was pretty solid. What are the major components that have to be there? Okay? It's got the ability to carry water. Now, I haven't yet checked to see the serviceability of this Camel Pack, but left empty in a dry, cool environment, highly unlikely that this sprung a leak all on its own. All right, so water, food. Now, all of the granola bars and all of the peanut butter and cheese spread and all that was gone. There's no way anybody in their right mind would have eaten that. But she still had 3 days worth of these, right? She's a smaller person. She doesn't need a ton of calories. She's got 3 days worth of food. Now, all the extra stuff, not so much, but she would have been okay. The ability to purify and or neutralize the water by boiling, by using chemicals, she's got it. It's covered, right? So there's plenty of ways to make fire inside this kit. I didn't see a big knife, which is kind of unusual for me. Normally she would have had some kind of knife that would have been on her hip. She did have the Gerber and the saw, but I didn't see a larger knife. We'll see. Maybe we'll get something else in her bag. And yeah, the toiletry stuff, that's all going to need to go, right? So we're going to have to stay on top of of all the stuff that expires, all the medications, all the Band-Aids. Band-Aids, big deal. If you have any medical stuff, you need to bring it inside. Now these, it's Las Vegas, our garages get very hot, and I won't lie, these sit outside ready to go. I keep them in an area that is on the way to the truck. It's there for a purpose. But best case scenario, if you can get away with it, and I can't in this house, keep these bags inside in a tempered environment, right? Medications, toiletry items, things that can go bad, and they will, right? That old Murphy's Law, what can go wrong will. So I am going to consider getting a maybe a little bit lighter bag, one with a little bit more lower back support, and yeah, I can't really think anything else on the top of my head. There's some really great things in here. Now, if you caught anything in there that you just absolutely wouldn't have, or you would replace it with, hey, I'm open to suggestions and let's talk about it in the comment section. I reply to everybody all the time, even the people that are doing the hate mail, so that's fine. I let them know to thank you for sending a comment. I'm sure it just pisses them off more, but it's okay. Appreciate you guys waiting on the content. I'm gonna try and get back into this. I am making some more bear boxes. I have purchased more food for the bear boxes, and I will start to put those in Mylar bags. And if you want to go along for that journey, let me know, and we can do some more videos on how to put those together. And as always, stay safe out there.